Good morning, all of you. Welcome back to the class. I hope you all are safe at home and healthy too. So, let's have a discussion today in session 2, that is chapter number 2, relations and functions. In session 1, we have discussed the Cartesian product concept. So, with the help of Cartesian product concept, now we are going to understand the meaning of relation today, and based on this you may solve the second exercise from NCERT textbook. So let's have a discussion on it. I am taking an example of set A has an elements 1 comma 2 comma 3, and set B has an element 4 comma 5. Hence, now I am finding A cross B. As you know, A cross B means a Cartesian product of set A to set B. So, hence, it's containing a set of all ordered pairs, where the first ordered pair I can write in a order 1 comma 4, 1 comma 5. Then 2 comma 4, 2 comma 5. Then 3 comma 4, 3 comma 5. And you know that here we are having 3 elements and 2 elements in set B. The number of elements in the Cartesian product from A to B will be 6. You may count, we have listed 6 ordered pairs. So this set of collection of all possible 6 ordered pairs called Cartesian product of A to B. Correct? So now from this Cartesian product, I am defining some conditions on x and y. Then we'll see what will happen. Okay. So now I am trying to relate the x and y. When I say x and y, x stands for the element from set A, y stands for element from set B. So when I say x comma y ordered pair, x comma y ordered pair is belongs to A cross B, which implies that x is belongs to set A and y is belongs to set B. Remember, ordered pair is belongs to Cartesian product means the first element is belongs to first set and second element is belongs to second set. So in this sense, now I am defining few conditions, like I am taking the first condition here between x and y, like x plus y is equal to, right, we can say 6. X plus y is equal to 6. So this is the condition I have made. You may also say this is basically a relation. So you have listed so many equations, inequalities in your life in mathematics. So whenever you are writing some relation, some equation or inequation, you are basically relating the x and y through this relation. Just like हम कहते हैं ना कि we are related with our family. So we are X and the X, and the person whom to with I am relating. Let's say my father is Y. So what is the relation between the me and my father? Is what? The son and the father. So in this sense, every two members in the universe have some relation directly or indirectly. In the same sense, in mathematics also, if we are relating x and y means we are relating through an equation or through an inequation. Okay, so I am relating x and y through this condition means just I am taking those ordered pairs from the Cartesian product which satisfying this condition. So ultimately I would say here this relation, so relation है इसलिए मैंने इसको R से denote कर रहा हूँ. So and since it is a first relation, I am just writing R1. So which ordered pair will come with satisfying this condition? X plus y is equal to 6, that is 2 comma 4. I think there is no other ordered pair with satisfying the condition now. The second condition, I am writing like x is less than y. X is less than y. Now just find out those ordered pairs which satisfy this relation. So 1 is less than 4, 1 is less than 5, 2 is less than 4. Every ordered pair in the Cartesian product satisfying this condition. Hence R2 is basically equal to the Cartesian product. Second relation में सारे ordered pairs आ गया है. That's why R2 is what? A cross B. Similarly, if I say find out the ordered pairs which satisfy the third condition, x is greater than y. You will say, sir, in relation 3, none of the element will be counted. In none of the ordered pair, we found that x is greater than y. Now I am writing x is, x plus y is less than or equal to 5. So you will see that relation R4, the fourth relation, satisfying this condition that x plus y is less than or equal to 5. So 1 plus 4 is less than or equal to 5, and none of the ordered pairs. So 1 comma 4 is counted here. And finally, the modulus value of x minus y is less than or equal to 7. Modulus value. So difference of two numbers is positive, and that positive number is less than or equal to 7. So which ordered pair will be counted? 1 comma 4 satisfying this, 1 comma 5 is satisfying, 2 comma 4 is satisfying, 2 comma 5 is satisfying, 3 comma 4 is satisfying, and 3 comma 5 is also satisfying. Means every ordered pair again A cross B. So if you observe here, in this manner, how many relations you can make? How many relations you can make? Sir, you have listed this one. In this way, how many distinct relations we can make? Right? So it depending on the number of elements in A cross B. So if you observe the relation 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are these all sets are the parts of A cross B. Hence here I can say every relation is a part of Cartesian product. Therefore every relation is a subset are equal to A cross B. Are you agreed? Every relation is a subset are equal to A cross B. Whatever the relation you are defining between X and Y, so every relation containing the some set of ordered pairs which are the part of Cartesian product, hence every relation becomes the subset of Cartesian product. So this is the basic definition of relation. So relation is simply the subset of Cartesian product of two sets. So now I am coming to the point how many relations you can make. So when I say how many relation, you always treat it in the language of subset. If I am asking how many relations you can make on the A cross B, so you have just convert that language into subset. How many subsets you can make from A cross B? So immediately your answer will be sir 2 to the power of n. Because if the A cross B have n number of ordered pairs, so you may generate 2 to the power of n number of subsets, and by definition every subset is a type of relation only. So hence number of subsets means number of relations. Therefore number of relations from A to B is simply the 2 to the power of n, and n representing number of ordered pairs in the Cartesian product. Number of ordered pairs in the Cartesian product. and each ordered pair is an element, you may also treat it as n number of elements in the Cartesian product. So this is the fundamental thing you need to remember. So here through the discussion we can conclude, say simply the relation means it's simply the subset of Cartesian product, and since it's a subset we can make 2 to the power of n number of subset if a set has n elements. In that concept we can also say if Cartesian product has n elements, we can generate 2 to the power of n number of subsets. Like here see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are having 6 ordered pairs, means 6 elements belongs to Cartesian product. Means we can make 2 to the power of 6. That is what we called 64 relations, distinct relations. What I am saying? 64 distinct relations you can make from this Cartesian product. So in this exercise, what they will give us, they will give us a Cartesian product, and they may define some relation like this, and we need to list out the ordered pairs which satisfy the given condition. So basically where this the way I am writing this relation between x and y through an equation or inequality is the form of set builder. You know set builder form of the set. So set builder form of the set means that relation is expressible through a property form. So basically in this set builder form we are writing an equation or inequation which relates x and y. So relation can be expressible in set builder form, can be expressible in roster form. The third form is what? Through ray diagram, that we called as pictorial form. So now I am going to express the same relation in 3 various forms, and thereafter we will discuss domain, codomain and range. This would be the topic. Okay. So here first I am keeping this example saying, right, here A cross B is clear. What does mean by A cross B is clear? Now the relation definition is also clear. So I'm just highlighting the definition of relation over here by writing symbolically every relation is a subset or equal to a Cartesian product, right? Which is defined from A to B. Defined from A to B. So we are having 6 ordered pairs, means we can generate 64 different distinct types of relations. Out of 64, I am taking only one relation. That relation is defined from set A to set B. See how I am writing? Relation is from set A to set B. This is a way to write, our way to show the relation, right? Where R is equal to a set of ordered pairs, means the relation contain a set of ordered pairs such that here I am writing like x minus y, modulus of x minus y is less than or equal to 2, less than or equal to 2. So and x is belongs to set A and y is belongs to set B. See what I have listed here. I am defining one relation in set builder form, right? I am expressing in property form. So it contains those ordered pairs which satisfy this condition where x is taken from set A and y is taken from set B. Now we can list out those ordered pair from the Cartesian product directly, right? just by inspection. Now identify those ordered pair which satisfying this condition. 1 minus 4, the difference is minus 3, but modulus of minus 3 is positive 3, but this is not less than or equal to 2. So this is not counted. Even 1 comma 5 will not fit into the relation. 2 comma 4 definitely fit into the relation. So 2 comma 4 will be counted. 2 comma 5 will not count, but 3 comma 4 will count. Even 3 comma 5 will also counted. So we have listed, we have just picked only those ordered pair from the Cartesian product which satisfying the given condition. That condition is called relation. So now the relation is expressed in two different forms. One is the given form, set builder form. Second, we are listed the elements, hence it is called roster form. The same can be expressed through ray diagram. So I am just expressing the relation through a ray diagram. So the relation R is defined from set A to set B. Correct? So set A elements I am writing here 1, 2 and 3. Set B element I am writing 4 and 5. Now just try to connect those ordered pairs which are in relation. So here we have listed 2 comma 4. So 2 is related with 4 under the relation R. इस relation में 2 4 के साथ connected है. 3 is related with 4 and 3 also related with 5. See. So I have expressed the same relation in various forms. One is the set builder form, second is roster form, third is ray diagram method, also known as pictorial form, right? So this is the way of expressing the relation. From this relation, we are going to understand the terminology here, domain, most important terms, codomain and the range. Just need to understand domain of this relation R. Domain is simply the set of elements, that is first set of elements is called domain. So first set is what? Having 1, 2 and 3. So hence domain will be set A. It's simply that 1 comma 2 comma 3. So set of first elements is called the domain under the relation. Codomain means set B, the second set. It's basically a second set. Set B is called codomain. Hence here what are the elements in the B? 4 comma 5 is a codomain. And the range are those elements will counted only elements which are in relation, the set of second element which are in relation. Here 4 comma 5. I repeat, it looks like same in this question because coincidentally here codomain and range are become same. That's why. But what is I'm saying? Codomain means by default the set of B elements, but range means set of B elements are second set of elements where only the elements will be counted which are in relation. Let us say if there is no another element I am introducing, let's say just for your sake of convenience, if 6 is there, so you may get n number of cases there, so 6 will be there. If that is not in the relation, that will not comes under the range. I don't want to disturb the example which I have stated. Fine. So you may understand this concept while doing this question from the exercise. So this is the entire topic of under the relation which we have. So what is the scope? Yeah, mind map you can say. They can start with Cartesian product with you and they may ask the definition of relation. So you may say so relation is basically a Cartesian product, subset of Cartesian product from A to B. and if A cross B have n number of ordered pairs, then number of subsets can be 2 to the power of n. Hence every subset, since every subset is a relation, hence number of relations also calculated by the same formula, that is 2 to the power of n. Now, if the ordered pair is belongs to A cross B, it means that X is belongs to A and Y is belongs to B. Now, that relation can be expressible in three different forms: set builder form, roster form, and ray diagram form. After expressing this in the various forms, you may write the three terms: domain, codomain, and range. Domain means the set of first element, codomain means set of second elements in the relation R. Range means set of those elements which are in relation. Now, what the exercise is having, one of the form will be given to you. Preferably, they will give to you the set builder form. So, if set builder form is given to you, you have to write them into roster form. Sometimes they may also ask you to express the same in a pictorial form, and then they move to the domain, codomain, and range. So, this is the entire length of the topic. Now I am taking one more question to understand the same concept. Yes. I am taking from textbook itself. See, question number 7 I am taking. Simple to understand. Write a relation. The question is, write a relation R is equal to x comma x cube such that, matlab orders pairs in the form of this, where x is a prime number, prime number less than 10, less than 10 in roster form, in roster form. See, very simple. Which form of relation is given to you? Set builder form, set builder form. And what they are asking, just they are asking us to write the roster form. So simply we are following this condition and we'll try to express this into roster form. See, and there is no Cartesian product. Huh? So simply relation is directly defined. Now, I am just writing one form to other form. So just by observing the things. First need to identify what is x. So x is basically a prime number which is less than 10. So what are the possible values of x? Here x may be 2, 3, 5 or 7. Nothing else. These are the prime numbers which are less than 10. Now, once you know the value of x, just substitute this value of x in this ordered pair to get the answer one after the other. First, I will take the first prime number 2. Then what type of ordered pair I will get? See, in the relation, if x is 2, then my coordinate will be x cube, that is 2 cube each. Then x is 3, so 3 cube will be 27. So I am getting the ordered pairs by substituting the value of x in the given ordered pair or given in the relation. Then for third is 5, but x is 5, the third ordered pair 5 cube is 125. If x is 7, then x 7 cube will be 343. So I have simply expressed the roster form of the relation from set builder form. So my answer is over. But if I ask, what is the domain of this relation? Domain of relation, domain of R, and second question I am asking range of R from this roster form. So simply what you will do, we know that first element is belongs to set A and second element is belongs to set B if it is from A to B. So simply we need to take the first element from each ordered pair. So what is a first element in each ordered pair? 2, 3, 5 and 7. And what is a second element from each ordered pair? 8, 27, 125, 343. So now it is so simple to say the domain and range from the roster form of the relation simply by picking the first element, right? In that will give the domain, and the second element 8, 27, 125, 343 will give the range. If it is roster form, simply you can write domain and range, and you can't say about codomain unless the set is defined. Now coming to the third question, where the relation will be given to you in a pictorial form or through a ray diagram. From that they may ask to find out the domain and range. So now I am taking the third and the last question of today's discussion. Let us say here some variables randomly connected through some relation R, set A to set B, having some elements A, B, C, and here some elements like X, Y, and Z. So what I have observed here, set A means set of A element is related with A, and A also related with B, and C is related with Y. Now this is one type of relation from set B, A to B, and we know that if this has three elements, this has three elements, then their Cartesian product have 9 ordered pairs. If these have 9 ordered pairs in Cartesian product from A to B, you may create 2 to the power of 9, that is 512 types of distinct relations you can make. Out of 512 relations, one of the relation is given through a tree diagram randomly. Now from this figure, you need to identify the domain, codomain and range. Domain of relation R, codomain of relation R, range of R, right, under R. So domain means simply blindly you can write set of first element, that would be A comma B comma C, also written directly set A instead of listing the elements. Codomain means set of B elements, so you may write like X comma Y comma Z, also written as set B. Third, range means only those elements of set B, second set of elements, will be counted which are in relation. So X and Y are in relation with some elements, but Z has no relation with the first element, so Z is not counted as a range. So only the X comma Y will be counted as a range. Now from this example, it's very clear to you that codomain is not generally equal to the range unless it depending on the relation which is given to you. So this is the difference between codomain and range, and domain is very clear. There is no confusion, only set of first elements. Okay, codomain means set of second set of elements, set B elements, but range में वही elements काउंट होंगे जो relation के अंदर बंधे हुए हैं या connected है. But the element which is completely free from the second set will not be counted in the range. Now, if I want to express this relation in roster form, how could I express it into roster form? Roster form में लिखना है मुझे. So definitely I would write A is rated with X. So A comma X will be one ordered pair in coming in the relation. A also related with Y, hence another ordered pair will be A comma Y. Now B has no relation. Now C is rated with Y, so C comma Y will be the third ordered pair. So simply what I did, I have expressed this ray diagram form of the relation in roster form. Getting? So the simply there are three ways to express the relation: set builder, roster, and the ray diagram form. One of the form will be given to you. They may ask you to express in the other form, just like आपने set theory में किया था कि roster form will be given to you. You have to convert into set builder form to roster form. So in the relation topic also, there are three ways to express the relation. That's why one of the form will be given to you. You are asked to express in the other two forms. Apart from that, after expressing into a various forms, they may also ask the questions, find out the domain, codomain, and range from the questions. So there are a set of 10 to 11 questions in the exercise 2. Sorry. So now it's your turn to finish the exercise from NCERT, that is 2.2 exercise today itself after watching this video. And thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching me uh, here. And in the session 3, I will going to introduce the functions topic, which is again related to the relation. I have told you in this chapter Cartesian product, relations and function. These three are interrelated topic. Means they are completely connected with each other. Right? Interdependent even. So once you finish this relation, you will be getting into the function in session 3. So till the time, I would request to complete the task and do practice each and every question in thorough way. Okay, because writing skill is very important while solving this chapter. So thank you and take care and bye bye.